welcome to my new YouTube channel. So being the new year, I thought it was a perfect time to start setting some goals and making a plan for this year. I've always been someone that's had big goals and big dreams, but I find the process of goal setting to be really uncomfortable and daunting, and I find myself dreading sessions if we're doing goal setting with a team, and in the past I've burst out in tears in the middle of a goal setting session for reasons I'm not sure completely why, considering I have so many goals that I set but not necessarily using the right techniques. So this year I'm going to be using a new planner I've bought. I'm really excited about starting it. It's a different approach than I've usually taken, and I'm hoping it's going to help, and I'm going to share it with you guys so you can see if it would help you. Towards the end of last year, I think maybe the second or third lockdown we went into, I really wanted to continue my motivation and not let all the progress I'd made in the gym and on the ice go to waste. So I bought this planner to help me get through the lockdown, which was only planned for a month, so I knew exactly the time frame I was in, and I used it to help me keep on track, achieve my goals, and really keep myself motivated. And I really found that this helped, so I'm going to continue this year. So the planner itself looks like this. So you've got the date up here which you can put in, which I absolutely love, because when planners are already dated and I miss a page or I don't do it for a couple of weeks, I then feel like I can't go back to it because I've missed too much and I've completely ruined it. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm just really fussy like that. So with this you can date it yourself, and that means you can pick it up and leave it and continue whenever you want. So I really like that. I haven't been doing this for a few weeks, being Christmas and all of that. I haven't felt the need to do a planner and really keep track of everything because it was a time of rest, and I didn't need the motivation that I would have done during a regular month. So you've got all the days of the week here. You've got a section up the top here for inspiration of the week, which I absolutely love. That can be anything from an inspirational quote you've got, something that's coming up that you're working towards. You can use that as your inspiration. And I found that really nice to look back at when I saw the list of things I had to do. If there was something on there that I was particularly dreading or I thought was going to be really hard, it was nice to then look up at the inspiration and feel that I definitely had something to work towards, and it gave me a little bit more motivation. So down here we've got the happy thoughts section, which I didn't necessarily always use, but it's nice to have a section to be positive and put in anything that makes you happy. And then you've got the reflective thoughts section, which is really nice to use at the end of the week to reflect on everything you've achieved throughout the week, things that you might still need to achieve so you can carry those forwards for the next week and really round off the week and know how you've improved and what you've still got to work on. It's also got a mood and water chart here. I didn't necessarily use those, but it's a nice thing to have on there, and definitely in this new year, water is something that I really want to improve on. I don't drink enough as it is, so I will probably start using that section. As I say, I have used this before. Things that I would put on it were any classes. I was doing lots of Zoom classes at the time, so I'd put all my classes on here so I knew what I was doing that week. If there was days that I didn't have any classes booked in, I would do my own stretching or my own workouts. I'd also put fun things on here, things to help me relax, like painting my nails, doing a face mask, or reading a chapter of my book. And I really found that this helped me keep track of everything that I was doing throughout the week, and the lockdown really did fly by and it was a really great help. So I will definitely be using this, especially as we're still in lockdown at the moment, and definitely need to get back on track with everything. So this year, to help me do my goal setting, I've bought this planner. So it's called the Law of Attraction Planner. If anybody's read The Secret, it's basically based around this, which I'm really excited about because I read this book. It's an amazing book, definitely go and read it if you haven't already read it. I was recommended this by a friend and I'm so grateful that I have read this. I read this for the first time last year and I thought how perfect it was for where I was in my life, and I got really excited and really motivated just after reading it, and thought it was fantastic, but I've struggled to put it into practice. And as the weeks and months went on, I found myself not necessarily doing the things that the book suggested, and I do honestly believe that this book can help if you use it properly. So this planner is hopefully, if I get it out the right way, hopefully helps break down all of the points from that book into one easy journal so you can follow it through and make your goals reality, which we all want. So the front of the journal looks like this. We've got some stickers with little activities on, important things, and the calendars. At the start, it's got this roadmap of the processes that this book is going to walk you through, and it's got a little bit down here for you to keep track of where you are, which I think is great and will really help me keep on track. It's got affirmations for you to read every morning and every evening, and positive things to do throughout the day to help you achieve those and to really make you live your best, most positive life. So the first section, which I have already filled in, is the self-awareness and self-discovery and mission and vision statement section. So this really got into depth about what I value the most, and I will use this throughout to help me plan my goals. The next section is the first part of goal setting. You plan yourself 50 goals that can be as big and out there as you want. If money and time was no object, what would you want to achieve? So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I've got my motivational I can, I will pen, and I will be back with you in a minute. I've just finished my 50 goals. Some of mine include smaller things such as getting a beautiful Billman position and getting my box splits flat, and some are a little bit more out there and big, and I have no idea at the moment how I'm going to achieve it. Things like owning a Bentley and visiting all the continents of the world, which I really do hope happens someday. You then go through and decide when you want to achieve these things by and give them a deadline. So they can be 1 year, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years. In this next section, you choose 5 of the goals that are most important for this year, and you're only going to focus on those ones. So it's broken down, that list of 50, into the 5 most important for this year. And you write why you want to achieve them here so that you definitely know that these are the goals you want to achieve. You've then got a section here for the rewards of how you're going to reward yourself when you achieve these things. And here you've got your distractions and fears, so what could stop you from achieving them and what you foresee that you need to overcome. And it's got positive affirmations here that you can create so that if you come up to these distractions or fears, you can handle them and move on and get to the goal without them interfering you too much. Once you've done that, you can then move on to your month plan. So how are you going to achieve all of these goals within the month? What's going to help you? What you need to overcome? And what is your priority? You can then break it down into your weeks. If you've got anything that you know is coming up, it's got each day, even got times. So if you've got any appointments or classes, you can add those in here and keep track of everything. If there's something you need to do for your goal, you can also add that in. There's parts here for priorities, what the goal for that week is, and it really breaks it down and makes sure that you know for certain what you're doing to help you achieve your overall goal. At the end of each month, you've also got a section to review how the month has gone, which is really important to know if you're on track to achieving your bigger goal. And it's something that I haven't necessarily done before, but I think it will definitely help me, and it's going to be something that I'm going to make sure I do. It's something I may even do in another video and review with you how my month has gone and how your month has gone. So I'm really glad I've got this started today. Being the beginning of the year, it's the perfect time to start planning the year and setting some goals. However, I do believe that goals can be set anytime throughout the year. You don't have to wait for the new year. So if you're watching this at another point throughout the year, it's always a good time to start setting you some goals, or even just adapting some that you already have and making sure that you're on your way to achieving everything that you want to and know the direction you're going in. I've also set myself some financial goals, so when I can pursue my dreams, I have the funds to do so. So that will mean I need to cut out my shopping sprees, and hopefully this will help me make sure I'm taking care of all of my needs, both towards my goals on the ice and off of the ice, and ensuring that I am living my life to the fullest. Some of the goals that I've set myself for this year is to get my box split flat and to get a beautiful billman position, so I'll be definitely making sure I schedule in stretch classes and really working on all of my flexibility to help me with that. My goals on the ice are to improve my speed and power. That's something that I've been working on for a while but can always be improved. I can't work on that on the ice at the moment, but I can do things off of the ice to improve my leg strength and hopefully make myself faster and more powerful when I can return to the ice. Another goal I've set is for this channel. I find social media really motivating. It gives me the push to do that workout or do that stretch class so I have something to post, and I would love for this channel to help me with that as well. I would love to persevere with it, and I have no expectations for this channel, but I would love to be able to look back and see all the things I've achieved with it. Even if nobody's watching it, it's something for me to look back on and see that I have achieved things and I've been productive. I hope this video has made you want to go and set some goals for yourself this year. If you haven't already, leave them in the comment section down below. I'd love to see what you've set yourself as your goals this year. If you're interested in purchasing this planner for yourself, I'll put the link of where I found it in the description down below. If you found this video helpful, give me a like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.